Hey guys, this is Udayan.
And I'm Abhishek, and today we are going to talk about how to hire a growth lead for your business.
Yeah.
So in the last video we talked about how do you structure your growth teams,
Yeah.
right? And the most critical integral part of any growth team is the growth lead.
Absolutely.
Because that guy is gonna be sailing the ship, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna define how does the rest of the team looks like.
Absolutely.
I think maybe Udayan you can take a pass at how do you hire a growth lead, or what are the key elements you should look for, especially for B2B businesses.
While there might be like multiple things you and for your business use case you need to hire a growth lead, but there are three strengths that are indispensable when it comes to B2B. Right? The first and foremost one is this guy, because he's going to collaborate with a UX guy, your full stack engineer, and a data analyst. He needs to understand how data works, how data tables work, how basic SQL works, right? He needs to understand tech stacks, the difference between an HTML and a React. He needs to understand UX, right? He doesn't need to be a 9 on 10 on these, but he needs to be a 5 on 10 because this is going to help collaboration.
Sure.
Otherwise, it's just going to be like, you're going to need a translator.
Absolutely. And also, he should be able to, shoot out the bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? If he's 5 on 10 on, let's say, tech,
Right.
you also understand basics of it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's gonna help.
Yeah. The second key strength that you're looking for in this guy is a full funnel marketer. What do we mean by that? In his past experience, look for if he's solved problems not just on one side of the funnel. Let's say acquisition. He's also solved acquisition, activation, engagement, churn, retention, all of it. Why? Because you might have a burning issue right now in a certain stage of the funnel, but that guy is not adaptable once you have plateaued that solution off, right? Right. This is a key problem, a mistake that a lot of CXOs make. And the third one, which is I think one of the most important things, is this guy needs to be a P&L owner and not just.
Absolutely. That's so important.
Yeah. Right. It's not. If he does not understand what is that one metric that pushes the needle for your business, he's not going to understand why, which, and when growth experiments that he needs to run to move the bottom line. Otherwise, he's going to do a lot of fancy stuff which is going to work,
right,
but it's not going to affect your bottom line because you're not going to grow.
Right. A lot of similarity between hiring a growth lead for B2B versus B2C.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of differences, right? In B2C especially, you are dealing with, for example, marketplaces.
Yeah.
Right. Supply demand is something that he should look for.
Yeah.
For him, the first key trait going to be he should understand growth models. Right. He should be able to understand how do we solve for supply demand mismatch. Right. So he should be great, as you rightly pointed out, 5 on 10 on data. I think for B2C he should be like 8 on 10 maybe.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. He should understand data well. Second pointer would be similar to understanding tech stacks.
Yeah.
So for B2C companies, a growth lead should, he's obviously a full funnel marketer, but a lot of CXOs, like you rightly mentioned, B2C side, look for a new user person, right? Like an acquisition person.
Right.
For B2C is a lot about as Uday mentioned, activation, acquisition, retention, referral, and evangelism, right? So you need a guy who understands every part of things. And I would really recommend that if somebody has already done this at different scales, or at least some part of this, then he can become a growth lead for B2C business.
I completely agree, because as you said, right, you might have a burning issue of acquisition right now, but let's say in 6 months that plateaus off and that's solved, right? Then next problem is activation. He has no idea about it because he's never worked in it, right? That part is lost when you hire a very, very specialized person and not someone who's T-shaped.
Right. And third is, I think for B2C businesses, right, a lot about retention actually works on how does the product work, right? How does the product gives an experience to the user? So he can't solve for the rest of the problem if he's not a product person, right? He should not have a translator between him and the tech guy, because that's gonna make this team paralyzed, right?
He needs to know the product in and out.
Like he should be the evangelist for the product. Right.
Perfect.
And then only he can go ahead and pitch to others to get market that product in a B2C environment. Whatever type of business you are in, B2B or B2C, main important point is he needs to understand the product really well. Right? Nobody can sell a product that they don't understand. Right? Second is he should understand that how to look at business P&L. The third point would be that we haven't actually covered right now, but the third point would be like basic common sense, stakeholder management, right? If he can't navigate his team through all the clutter that is happening in his organization, he won't be able to make an impact on the bottom line, right? So these are the basic threads when you hire for a growth lead. We would love to understand if you guys have hired any growth lead, and how was the experience, or if you are hiring a growth lead, what are the challenges that you are facing? Is it talent? Is it about a fitment about the skill set with your type of business? Right. What is it? We would love to understand, how do you are solving that problem? Right? Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. We'll come back next week, same day.
Until next time, guys. See ya.
See ya.